Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Zach Lesage here. We're going to be starting off our Astral Radiant standard legal content with the best deck out of the set, or at least the one that's hyped up the most. That is Palkia VSTAR. So being able to use Star Portal, accelerating energies to your Pokemon, hitting hard with Subspace Swell, we'll say that 3 times fast and I will not make it through it. It's one of those really powerful decks. If you are playing at the Full Grip Tricky Gym event going on this weekend, this is definitely a deck to watch out for. If you're getting ready for Milwaukee, North American International Championships, any event coming up with Astral Radiance Legal, this card is going to be there. Very similar to how Mew VMAX and Arceus are rocking our current format right now. This card is bonkers. That being said, in this video, I will be featuring over my brand new deck list. I got all the cards necessary for this deck. We're going to be featuring over some gameplays, explanation on strategy, and more. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy Pokemon TCG content and you're excited to learn. Also, it really helps boost the algorithm, so hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're looking to learn more about Pokemon. Double check to see if you've subscribed. And let me know in the comments what type of Astral Radiance content you want to see, or spark a discussion. Just say hi. It really boosts the YouTube algorithm. Since the set is so brand new, you can use code PTCGO plug in code ZLesage5 to save 5% on your next order of codes, including Astral Radiance codes. So pick some of those up and let's jump into this deck, see what's going on. You are now watching Zach Lesage, the best place to learn about competitive Pokemon TCG. Let's get it! So this is what we got going on for the deck, and you can see that I went all out with the bling. I'm sure I'm going to get some comments on it. Where did you get all the cards? You got these full art Path to the Peaks and the alt arts and the gold cards. I got like 600 packs. I used like 500 of them, and this is what I got. Really not probably the best use of my cards, but I'm going to run through codes, and I mean, it's one of those things where I try to get all the bling to show everyone all the cool cards. That being said, the strategy of this deck is to get off Subspace Swell really quickly, doing 60 plus 20 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. You've got some cool Pokemon you can put on the bench, such as the new Radiant Greninja. You'd only play one of them in your deck, and yes, this is a rule box Pokemon. Path to the Peak will shut this off. Besides any jokes about the name of the ability, it's one of those things where you can discard an energy card from your hand and then draw 2 cards. Discarding energies is great because that will be getting them in the discard pile for Melanie, Raihan, and of course we got to be looking at Palkia VSTAR's Star Portal ability. We want to have energies in there too. We have access to Sobble, Drizzile, and Inteleon, and of course the quick shooting Inteleon. So some very similar culprits in this deck. We want to be searching out the cards we want. We want to be searching out the other cards, extra cards we want, and doing some more damage here and there to really top off that Subspace Swell damage. Some other cool things that we have here is this beautiful Starmie V. We're able to use Energy Spiral, 50 times the amount of energy cards attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon, and that could be huge. If they have like 6 energies, you can knock out pretty much everything. It also should be noted that Moonlight Shuriken can knock out 2 Drizziles on the bench out of nowhere with Subspace Swell, so keep that in mind to win some games. We have Echoing Horn to do some more damage to our opponent's Pokemon. We got the Hisuian Heavy Ball, which allows us to look at our prize cards if we need to fetch out something like the Radiant Greninja to win the game, or the Starmie V. That could be really hot. Basically everything else is very similar to what a normal Arceus V-Star would be, or a type of deck like that. We got the new Path to the Peak, which looks so cool. Training Court, so that we could get back some of our energies. We got the new Irida, which allows us to search our deck for a water Pokemon, which could be a Drizzile or even a Palkia, and an item card. So a lot of cool things that we can do, and of course late game we can go for that Roxanne. I mean, a lot of cool things going on with this deck, but Palkia VSTAR, really just heavy hitter with a lot of text. I do want to show you some gameplay, and this list is going to be available in the description of this video. Copy and paste it right into PTCGO or PTCG Live. And if you are trying to pick up any of the physical cards for this deck, you can go to atlastcg.com, plug in code ZLesage8 to save 8% off your order. Both of those codes for PTCGO Store and Atlas are going to be in the description as well, so check those out. Let's get into the gameplay. Alright, so we're going to be calling the coin flip here, and it looks like we're playing against Jake Gearhart. We won the coin flip, that's sick. Jake's a great player, and we're going to see how we start things off. I mean, I really have no complaints when it comes to this hand. We have access to Origin Form Palkia V, and we'll see exactly how it works out. I mean, new format, new decks, new everything. Let's see what is going to get flipped up on this side. And we are playing against some kind of Arceus with some Hisuian Heavy Ball. Maybe just Arceus Melanie, so we might be able to just get quickly set up here and start bopping our opponents. We're going to go ahead here, go Water Energy. put down a Sobble, and I think what we want to do here is just maybe grab another Sobble. Just so we have access to more cards. We want to be building up our bench again. So let's look through our deck, see what's there. Nothing crazy with the prize cards so far. But Hisuian Heavy Ball does like you search through your prize cards, so it is a bit of a cheap way to look through and be like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought was prize. We have a water, but nothing crazy. So we're going to go ahead, go with the Sobble there. It's our first turn, so we're just going to go ahead and here pass. It's big chillin'. We should be able to knock out this Sobble, and I don't think they'll be able to have a lot of crazy things going on here. Now, depending on how things play out, they might be playing a lightning type deck. I don't think so, but I mean, I'm really excited to see what happens on their side here. It's one of those things where a lot of things could really change it up, and I mean, they have to make some sacrifices, and maybe we'll be able to get a boss's orders out and knock something out really quickly. There's a lot of things that could go wrong here for Jake. I mean, our hand's not particularly amazing, but it can be, and I think we have opportunities where we can top deck into things. Irida here allows us to search our deck for the Palkia VSTAR, an item card. We got some good things going on here, so I'm about it. And if they attach to the Arceus, or if they don't attach, we're going to knock out their Sobble. I mean, they just might be in trouble, and I mean, this is where the power of Palkia comes on. I know that this Palkia looks really weird. It looks like art on the wall. I think that's what it's based off of, but we'll have to see how this plays out. I think Jake's just going to attack us with Keep Calling, searching their deck for some more Sobbles. Wouldn't be surprised if they played anything else. I don't think they play Rapid Strike Urshifu. Looks like they're still thinking and figuring this one out. Yeah, Keep Calling, awesome. So our goal, they're filling up their bench for us. They're increasing our damage. We should be able to knock them out and just be in a good position. And if they get all the energies necessary, we could just be able to knock them out with Starmie V. Oh, they're just going to grab the one Sobble. Interesting. Got it. What I'm going to be doing here is just going to be going for Irida. So Irida will allow us to search for a Palkia VSTAR. I think what I want to do is just go for... yeah, I'm going to go for a Palkia VSTAR, and the item card that I'm going to grab is just going to be a Level Ball. The reason why I want to grab Level Ball is because we can grab out a lot of stuff, and we'll see. Part of me wants to just grab a Path to the Peak and really just shut down Jake here. I think that might just be the play because they might be trying to go for an early Starbirth, and we might be able to punish them here. So you want to what? Let's get it. Let's go for it. Let's go for the Level Ball here. Search our deck for the Drizzile. I'm going to go Drizzile, search our deck for Path to the Peak. I do not think that Jake has any way to like really respond to this. And they should just be locked for a little bit. That's why we have two different stadiums. We can kind of counterbalance those. And I mean, Jake gets to look at the really pretty Path to the Peak, and I mean, we're chilling. If something happens to either one of our Pokemon, we have Ultra Ball for the other one. And we're doing more than enough damage to knock out this Sobble. You can see damage adds up quickly. We're already doing 140. So let's see what's going on here. Level Ball was a nice prize card as well. We could just be knocking out another single prize card Pokemon. Let's see what goes on with Jake's turn. They have to get around Path to the Peak, get a double Turbo Energy. Like, I just don't know how they're going to make this happen here. Shady Dealings is certainly a good start. And depending on what we do, we might just be able to respond to a knockout. So there's Training Court. Training Court will knock out our Path to the Peak. We'll give it a big grrr face where we're just upset there. And it looks like the other cards are going to be going to an Arceus VSTAR to go Starbirth for like a Raihan or a Melanie, depending on how things turn out. And that's, we'll have to see what plays out here. So hopefully they get down another Arceus VSTAR that we're able to attack into. I'd very much like to get out our Palkia here. We don't have many energies in our discard pile, but I would retreat into a Palkia, get a knockout on the Arceus VSTAR, and just be chilling there. So there's their Melanie, and let's see how it plays out. So there's their double Turbo Energy. So far they have 6 energies in play. if they go for the full thing. I don't know if they know if we're playing Starmie or not. I think this is why I like playing Starmie. So we might just be able to take a quick knockout, respond back to things very quickly. Even going Melanie here would be very, very, very nice. And I don't know if we're able to knock out this Arceus based off what their current bench situation is. That's the big thing that I'm trying to figure out here. So in order for us to do it, Palkia does 20 for each more bench Pokemon. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they're going to just grab the 3. Oh, they're just going to grab 2. Okay. Well, we might be able to get the knockout here with the Choice Belts. Now, if we get back one of their Pokemon, I'm just trying to figure out, if we go 5, that's 160 plus 40, 200, 220. I think we're a little bit short on this Arceus here. So what I want to do here is actually just try to get set up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and maybe we could just go boss's orders on this again, just so we could do 160, a little bit more there. I'm going to start off with going by Quick Ball away this. I don't think we're going to need that. We might be able to just get it with Starmie here, so I think I might just go for the Starmie play. That might just be the best play for us right now. So let's go Starmie, and I think we'll be able to figure this all out. I just want to double check we do have the Choice Belts. Yeah, we do have Choice Belts. So let's go like this. Starmie goes down. It has only the 190 HP. Let's go Level Ball, search our deck for Drizzile, search our deck for... Oh, we don't have the Melanie play. That was probably a big mistake. So this is why searching your prize cards is a good idea. I think that in this case we just go for the knockout, or we attempt to go for the knockouts on one of these Pokemon. So we're just going to go like this, and we're just going to go for research. At least we have the Starmie in case things play out nicely. So let's go Starmie for research. Research here. Right now we're currently doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 140, 160, 180, 200, 230, 250. I think what I'm actually going to attempt to do is attach an energy here. I don't know if I want to Echoing Horn. I think I have to. I think I'm going to attempt the Echoing Horn here. And I'm just going to go quick shooting onto the active. And we're just going to try to do as much damage as possible. Maybe, just maybe, if we're lucky, we'll be able to do enough damage to make things happen. We have a Training Court in hand for next turn, so we are going to go ahead for Subspace Swell. We could have retreated and got the knockout, like it is something that we could have done. I just don't know how necessary that would have been. I really don't know how good that would have been. So maybe that would have been the play, is retreating into the Starmie, putting Choice Belt there, getting the knockout onto the Arceus VSTAR. I think there's a world where we might be able to go quick shooting, and force them into a Charon's Care, and we might be able to knock out their fresh one depending on how things happen. So it's a little bit more of a timing play. So that's really all I was waiting for. There's another energy. Oh, and you can see that they're just not going for it. They're not going to be going for a boss's orders. They're not going to be going for these plays. We might even be able to go for an Origin Form Palkia VSTAR into a Greninja play to knock out this and this. That could be very interesting. I'm not entirely sure how the Greninja works, but we will figure this out as things go on. But so far, Jake's playing this matchup very, very, very well. and it's a very good game. It's my first game on PTCGO with Palkia VSTAR. I've played some tabletop gameplay with this, but so far it's cool. Are they just gonna build up more Pokemon on their bench? I'm honestly not sure. Like, they're two-shotting us. We have the ability to maybe one-shot them. We're gonna have 3 energies in our discard pile. I'm feeling kind of okay about this, to be honest. Maybe. I just don't know if the Sparkling Greninja or Radiant Greninja, I really don't remember which one it's called right now, if it allows us to make things happen. Looks like they know the play that's going to be going on as well. Let's see how it plays out, I guess. They're just going to have to go for the knockout. I don't see a world where they don't. Take another Arceus VSTAR down. I mean, I really can't complain about having these Pokemon in play. Radiant Greninja would definitely be my favorite play here. If it works. I don't know if it's only the 2 bench Pokemon or not, so let's attempt it and see how it works. Hey, I'm just going to go Level Ball for this play. Discard 2 energies, this attack does 20 to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. So we definitely want to go for the Radiant Greninja. Our other play here that we're going to be looking for is we want to have a Palkia and a Radiant Greninja down there. So we're going to be grabbing out... I think we're just going to be failing the search. Actually, I think we're grabbing a Sobble. And our Sobble is just going to be... Yeah, let's go Sobble there. Let's go Evolution Incense goes here. We will be searching our deck for the Shady Dealings Inteleon. And let's use Ordinary Rod first, just so we don't have any mistakes. We don't want to do both because we want those energies in the discard pile. Let's shuffle up the 2 Pokemon from our discard pile into our deck. We definitely want both of those because those are both of the cards that we're looking for. And I mean, I think step 1, no matter what, we need an Evolution Incense, and I think we need a Professor's Research. Would have been so good here. Why deck? Why? I think we need to go for a Marnie overall. So let's just go for this. I mean, I think we're still in a good spot, so let's just go for Evolution Incense. Let's grab our Palkia VSTAR. So if worst comes to worst, we have attackers that can attack and do attacking things. And we also have access to Marnie, which we might be able to get things out. So again, we're looking for a Palkia V and a Radiant Greninja and an Energy. Those are really the 3 big pieces that we're looking for. We did not get entirely what we're looking for, but we did get another Palkia, so I don't hate that. I actually just want to use the ability here to power up this Inteleon. And then we can get an attack off, and then it puts them back down to a single prize card. So let's go ahead. Once during your turn, you may attach up to 3 energies from your discard pile to your water Pokemon in any way you like. I think the best way for us to deal with this is Star Portal. 1, 2, 3. We want to be getting 1 there. Another 1 here, because we want to attack with the Inteleon. And I think our big attacker here is also going to be this Starmie, so we have access to that. Let's put a Big Charm on Starmie, just in case. I don't want them to just bring it up and take 2 prize cards. I do want to go quick shooting and start putting damage on their other Pokemon, especially the ones with energy. So not really taking a cool turn like I wanted. I'm also just going to be going Scoop Up Net over here so we have access to things for next turn. So our Greninja play is not really going to play out, but that's okay. We will be going for Aqua Bullets and getting the knockout there. Not the greatest turn. We missed the Greninja. And I could have done a much better job at searching through my prize cards, to be honest. We also missed the energy. We also have access to the professor's research. Things are going all right. It's not the worst in the world. And if they don't get 2 prize cards here, I don't see a world where we actually lose this game. Something very much to consider. And I mean, I think they just try to knock out the Palkia V here, and then we're just left with too much HP. I think that's really the big case here. We'll see. I think we're able to get a big knockout once per game, and we'll see how Jake's able to react to this situation and whatever is able to go on. So they have the path to the peak there. I really don't care about path because our abilities are just gone. I think that's the biggest thing. How many boss have they used? They've used 0 bosses orders, so that's something else for us to consider here. They've used 0 boss. But we have all these cool attackers, and I mean, I think the worst one is just this Palkia V. I think I really screwed up by putting the Palkia V down and not being able to attach an energy to it. And then the same turn that I went for the Starmie V without the Melanie. I've made some mistakes this game, okay? It's a brand new deck. Don't go out there and get me, okay? But we'll see exactly how it all plays out. The Roxanne play is cool. There's Path. I guess they're just waiting for the Roxanne play. If you have 3 or fewer prize cards, we're going to be shuffled down to 2 cards. Are we going to be able to get a Drizzile? We got nothing. So they basically have everything that they're looking for here. And depending on how things go, we might be able to respond or not. But they played Roxanne. We have the 1 prize card option. That's what we're going to be going for. And I mean, they're knocking out a single prize card, which means we still have a few turns left in this game regardless. They have 1, 2, 3 energies in play. We'll see how it goes. Our Starmie is kind of protected. Depending on how things go, I think we're okay. We might just attack with the Palkia VSTAR this upcoming turn. Unless, of course, they just attach their energies otherwise. If they just attach 2 energies to this Arceus V, I'll be very happy. No, they're just not. Well, this has free retreats, so that's a cool card to just send up. And let's see exactly how our turn plays out. So we are very much punished here. I think we are going to end up losing this game. We just got Roxanne's. Get used to it, everyone. Roxanne's going to see some more success. But we're a little bit out of this game. And I think, again, looking back on some plays, there's some cool things that I could have done. Not necessarily sure if it's one of those things where we could have played better or not, or anything else like that. We'll see how it goes as things go on. So they played Charon's. They're not playing boss. We might be able to get a knockout here, depending on how things go. Let's see what we could top deck, and we'll attempt to win this game still. I think we still have a good chance, especially if we're able to just go Drizzile for like a research. I think there's a lot of opportunities, and we still have a lot of decent cards that we could just top deck maybe. Basically Drizzile, but we'll try to get there, I guess. So there's Trinity Nova just doing the 180. I don't know if they're just going to try to build up energies on their other Arceus, just with 1, I guess. Let's see what we top deck. We did get Boss. So right now we are able to do 1, 2. So how much are we doing? We're doing 60, 80, 100, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we actually just go Boss's orders here. And we drop this Palkia down to attempt to win the game. So we're going to go Subspace Swell, and we get the knockout for 220 damage. And now they're just left with this this interesting situation where if we top deck something, our Starmie could pop off. That's the best that we can do, I think. So maybe Jake will go boss. Maybe they'll go Raihan. Maybe they'll go Roxanne again. I think it's possible for us to still maybe win this game. we're trying our best here, and I think Palkia is resilient. We can see all the lines of play, and I mean, I've literally butchered Palkia at some points in this game, and it's unforgivable, but we're still playing on and seeing exactly how this deck can work in this format. There's the Raihan, so we might see the Raihan play, and if we get the energy, this might allow us to just knock them out with Energy Spiral. If Jake just thinks that we're not going to top deck an energy when we have a decent bit left of just options, that might be tough for them. Not sure if they're just going to retreat. It's interesting. It's really all however they decide to play. Choice belts. Cool. Not sure if there's going to be any spicy tech that we're expecting here or not, but really just end of game. Roxanne pathed into nothing, and you can see how powerful that can be. You can see they're just trying to play through as much of their deck as possible. And I mean, if we could just top deck an energy here, I'd be pretty happy. We could top deck a training court, a Drizzile, a whole bunch of stuff. We could be good. There's another Sobble. Not sure what they're going to be doing with this one. Really just waiting on Jake here to make a interesting play, and I think they're just trying to go through this end of game actions. They still need like a boss's orders to even get past whatever we have going on here. So I mean, again, I just don't think we lose this game. I don't know if it was even a good idea to use Inteleon. I think it would have been much better to attack with Palkia VSTAR. But let's see what we top deck here. If we just top deck, we win the game. If not, then we do not win the game. Let's go Starmie. Come on, top deck. We top decked the Drizzile to win the game. So we do. This attack does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. We have 1 prize cards left. They have 5 in play. So yes, we do want to search our deck for this. We do want to search for Capacious Bucket. Capacious Bucket does also get us the water energy. So we do want to go for that. We'll give Jake the well played, and we will be going for the Starmie. So even though we had some rough games, we were able to take it out with the Energy Spiral attack, winning with this awesome Starmie V card with all these different attackers. Palkia VSTAR is looking, it's going to be an awesome deck. And that's what we got going on with this video today. As you can see, Starmie V, along with all these different attackers that we have in these decks, can be absolutely amazing. And I feel if we got that Greninja going off earlier, we could have absolutely stole that game from the beginning. It probably got a split concession. It's one of those things where Palkia VSTAR powering up all these different water-type Pokemon, absolutely amazing. As you saw throughout the games, we didn't even get the one-shot with the Palkia VSTAR, and it was still so powerful, and Jake was still two-shotting it. Very interactive gameplay compared to what we have in our Brilliant Stars format. As I said, the list is available in the description, and if you are trying to learn to play this deck, or any other deck, I do promise I do put a lot more effort into my coaching than creating videos, content, versus really focusing on playing. It's one of those things where I'd love to help you, and I do offer coaching at metafy.gg/@ZachLesage. Stay tuned, I'll explain all of that in the next few little short ads and stuff like that. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you like this Palkia deck. If there's anything you want to talk about, any content you want to see, let's get it. I really appreciate everyone who's watching, and stay tuned for more great Astral Radiance content. Peace out and have a great one. Check out PTCGO.com, the best place to get Pokemon TCG online codes. There's a lot of selection available, and I have a discount code available for the website as well. You can pick up any kind of cards, just going up here. You can add them to your cart in any quantity that you need to get the cards that you need. And you can go to the discount code right over here, and you can put in code ZLesage5 to save 5% on your next order of codes. Are you trying to get better at Pokemon TCG? Well, if you are, you're in the right place. I offer coaching at metafy.gg/@ZachLesage. That link is in the description, and you pick up a coaching session from me and book it on the website. I likely have availability this week, and you can see exactly what my availability calendar is at any given time. I offer training plans to help players get ready for any of their upcoming events, including getting all the way to the World Championships, or you can pick up a one-on-one coaching session from me and learn the game at your own pace. I offer a variety of opportunities for players to get better at the game, and it's one of those things where there's a lot of players who I've turned into regional, international, and even a world champion along the way. If there's anything that shows, I have an FAQ on the website, so by all means, check it out and get better today. I'd love to help you on your Pokemon journey and be absolutely amazing to see your growth. If you're looking for a great deal on some physical Pokemon TCG cards, you can head over to atlascollectibles.com or atlastcg.com. Type in whatever cards you're looking for. So Arceus VSTAR is absolutely hot right now. Let's search up Arceus VSTAR. You can see they have a great selection of cards, and it's continuously getting new stock all the time. And we can add these to our cart. You can see I already added one to my cart. So when you're going to check out, you can use code ZLesage8. Use that code, and you can save off your order. That was $4.80 of savings just off of an Arceus V-Star. It's all in Canadian pricing, and they do shipping across the world. So by all means, check out atlastcg.com, atlascollectibles.com, and use code ZLesage8 to save on your next order of physical Pokemon TCG cards. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It means the world to me. And my goal with this channel is to spread my love of the game and knowledge with our entire Pokemon TCG community. If you haven't already, help signal boost this video to other Pokemon TCG fans by liking it, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Hopefully we reach our goals really soon. Check out this recommended video, and have yourself a great day. Thanks.